How are we doing there, boys and girls? Manthieus here. Welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about a system that I would really like to see being implemented in the War Within. Unfortunately, unless Blizzard hears this and likes the idea, the chances of it happening is slim to none. But I've, for a long time, or should I say, since the infancy of Dragonflight, wanted a better system than this, right? Barking in trade chat to try and find people who want things crafted seems like such an old school system, and there has to be something better. I, for a while, have had the idea that what if there was like some sort of notice board system where crafters could say, look, this is what I can do. Basically doing exactly what you see here, but just in a non-so trade chat spammy sort of way. How could a crafter say, look, this is what I can do, this is what I'll charge for it, send your order to me. There's got to be a better way. So I've been a busy bee. I've been in Photoshop, I've been making some mock-ups, I've designed something, and I wanted to bring it to you today, more so to get your feedback on it, your thoughts. Would this sort of thing work? Do you think it would be useful, or do you think it's just adding complexity that maybe isn't needed? Let me know. So let's start then. We're going to start from the beginning. We're going to start from the perspective of a crafter that just wants to say to the world or say to his realm, hey, look, this is what I can craft. How is that going to look? Well, as you would do normally, you would go and you would open your crafting order window. And at the moment, this is only utilized by crafters for when it comes to fulfilling the orders that have already been sent to you. You can, of course, you can browse any public ones that are listed, hopefully find something to pick and craft, but the options are usually slim to none. How could we improve this from a crafter's perspective? Well, incoming screenshot number one. What if we were to have another tab? What if we were to have another tab that would allow you to say to the realm, say to the world, hey, look, this is what I can craft. So it would start in a very simple way. You select the item that you want to tell to the world you can craft. For this example, we'll use the Dracothist arm guards because they're quite a popular one. You select the item that you want to be able to craft for people. It will conveniently show you any outstanding crafters on your realm who have already done this, who have already got ahead of you. It will showcase who's ready to craft things for you and what their sort of offering to the world is. This could make it easier for you to decide, right, okay, well, if I want to be competitive, if I want to craft something for somebody, I'm probably going to have to offer something better. We'll talk about what I've sort of theorized could be some options in a minute, but then you would just quite simply say, right, I want to put forward to the world that I can create Dracothist arm guards. I'm going to create a sell order. What's that going to look like? Well, when you click the sell order button, it could give you something as simple as this. A few different boxes for you to fill out where it says, right, what quality are you willing to craft this item for? Now, of course, this could have some restrictions in place so that you can only select crafts to which you have the ability to guarantee, or at least have the concentration to be able to guarantee. A simple box for how much you want to charge to do it. A requirement from the person what materials you need. I think this would be sensible to be one of two options, all or none. And then to what duration you want to put your order out there to the public. Now, the duration I think should be quite short. I guess this is kind of designed to be something that you put the order out there, and the main plan is that you probably should be online. So if somebody selects your order and wants you to craft something that you're kind of ready to go, you should really be online. So I think sort of like 2 hour, like half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 12 hours is probably the absolute upper limit, I would suspect, because you want this to be information for people who want to buy these items. You want the information to be sort of fresh and up to date. You don't want somebody to be able to say, like, indefinitely they can always craft this and then be offline and never be able to make the orders. It doesn't make much sense. But this is quite simple, open for some changes, clearly, surely. But then your order would go out there and you'd also get added to this list. So that would be the crafter's perspective, right? A crafter would be able to then very quickly and easily say, right, I can craft this. What can I craft it for? How much commission do I want for crafting it? And then realistically, they can go on their way. What does it look like, though, from somebody who wants to buy something? Well, at the moment, you either have to scan trade chat and just sit in trade chat and try and find somebody, or even add to the spam with your want to buy X, Y, or Z. Or you have to be lucky enough to find somebody that just so happens to be there at the right time screaming and shouting about it. Or your alternative is to come to the crafting order station. You can look for the thing you are looking for. You can look for the thing you're looking for, and then as it stands at the moment, you have the ability to put forward public orders, personal orders, whatever the case may be. This could be slightly changed from the perspective of somebody who wants to buy it, and it could look a little bit like, where's my other screenshot? It could look a little bit like this instead. When you select the item that you're interested in getting crafted, it could then show you that exact information, that these are the crafters, these are the people that are either online, offline, they're outside the main city, whatever the case may be, the quality that they can craft things for, and how much they're looking to charge to do it. Let's talk about these columns a little bit, because I know this is going to cause a touch of confusion potentially. Status. What would the status mean, and why would it be important? Well, when somebody's going to get something crafted, you kind of want it now, really. The upper goal, I suppose, for most people is they're going to go and get that item as fast as they can. You want the item, you want that instant gratification. You would be able to see if the crafter is online. 3 potential options here: whether your crafter is online, whether they are by the crafting table, whether they're ready to go if you send them the order, whether they're away. This could be, for the example, if you are outside of the crafting zone, maybe you've gone off to do a world quest, maybe you've gone off to do a Mythic Plus dungeon or something like that, you'd be tagged as away. You're unlikely to get orders when you are away, and the worst case scenario is you are just flat out busy. You do not want to be filling orders right now, or even you're just offline, right? You could have this so that it filters normally, so people who are online get pushed to the top. People who are away sit in the middle. People who are AFK offline, lower priority. Secondly, quality. We all know that quality matters a huge amount right now. But if there's a significant saving to be made, if a quality 5 is really expensive and you're a cheapskate, you might just want to get a quality 4 for a bargain. That would be useful information to know. Additionally, the commission, how much it's going to cost, pretty straightforward. Most people like a deal. Most people will probably want the cheapest solution. But this is an interesting tab, I think, the reagents. What reagents does that crafter require for you to place that order? Are they going to require you to provide all of the materials, or is the crafter willing to charge a little bit more commission but use their own materials? The information is there for you. If you are looking to buy a pair of Dracothist arm guards, you could... Right, okay, this deal sounds good. This Manthieus fella sounds like he's a good crafter. He's available to make it for me straight away. He's only going to make it the quality 4, mind, but he's only charging 100 gold if I give him all the materials. That's quick, easy, bish, bash, bosh, fulfill the order. And then you press the order button, and much like it does today, it would just autofill with all of this criteria, and you send it off, and it's done, right? Alternatively, if none of this appeals to you, if you want a quality 5 and you don't want to pay more than 50 gold, you can chance it by placing a new order. And of course, if you happen to find a guild member or another crafter already via trade chat, this wouldn't replace the trade chat situation. You could still use it if you wish. You could, much like you would do today, create a new order, and you'd get this exact same interface, and you'd continue on exactly as you would. So yeah, that is what I think could level the playing field a little bit and make it a little bit easier for crafters to say, hey, look, this is what I can do. My Photoshop skills are not perfect. I'm sure there's some room for improvement in this. But I think it's relatively simple, relatively straightforward. It integrates itself into the current sort of UI and system as we know already. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel. And I think it would somewhat be relatively fair. One of the main criticisms of something like this is, well, people are thinking of it like, well, how do you, you know, the person at the top of the tree surely is going to get all of the orders. Well, maybe, you know, being available, being online is a bonus, but if you're online but you're charging 4 times the price of somebody else, somebody might be willing to wait for a cheaper deal. It creates a system where maybe whoever is sat at the top isn't necessarily always the best option for everybody, and people might have a quick skim through this, see if there's an order that see if there's a crafter out there that seems to do what they're happy with. I don't know. This was my first run at this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, boys and girls. I don't want this video to be too long, as I would like most of you to be able to get through it and have time to, put some comments down below. I will be in the future doing a lot more content for the War Within. I've not been fortunate enough to get into the alpha, unfortunately, but when beta launches, we will most definitely be breaking it apart in as much detail as I possibly can. So make sure you stick around for that. Hit that subscribe button so that you are notified nice and quick when those videos launch. Mr. Pandaria, Panda Remix is turning up tomorrow, so we're going to be playing that. Come say hi over on the stream, twitch.tv/Manthieus. A little bit of a shameless promo there for you. But let me know your thoughts, boys and girls. Have a wonderful day. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.